Alrighty, guys, welcome back to another episode of Blue Collar Shock. Joining me today after a long-awaited return.
Who, Steve?
Sure, sure. I guess Monica's having an affair.
Damn.
You
I
guys
forgot
all,
my name was Steve.
You guys all know Jake. It's been a minute. It's been a while. Motherfucker.
Come on. You're married. You should be able to do this now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it for you.
I'm tired.
I already did it for Dave, and I gave him shit for it.
Yeah. What's it called, guys? So we're starting with Jack Daniels, guys. I have not had this before ever. I think the only Jack I've ever really had is like the regular ones or like the flavored ones.
I've actually had this one. It's not the worst.
I keep hearing good things about it. Everybody's like, man, it's really good. It's really good.
It is good. It is also something that I would not drink very often.
Yeah. And it just, I don't know. Like, it is what it is. But we're going to test this bad boy out. I don't think Jack Daniels really needs an introduction or this because it is fucking popular as shit. This is probably our most popular bottle we've ever done. Oh, no. The one me and Fabian had recorded before he left of Captain Morgan. That one's...
I think Captain Morgan is a little bit more popular than Jack.
I don't know. I think Jack might be a lot more popular.
Jack probably has more followers and a better taste quality.
Yeah. I don't know. That Captain Morgan, was it private stock? That shit was delicious. It was really good.
Nice.
But I don't know. I'm particularly, I don't know. I drink both whiskey or rum, but I'll probably revert back to rum. Yeah, I don't know. Just old drinking habits, I guess.
My default setting is whiskey.
True. At least it's not my original default, like vodka and clear liquors.
Clear liquors.
I've matured.
Clear liquors are horrible.
Not
They're
all,
good.
Not all of them.
But I don't like the clear liquor hangover.
True. Jake will be trying her for the first time.
I will be.
Yeah. That's gonna be exciting. So, if you guys like this shit, make sure you like, subscribe, share, all that bullshit, all the stuff you guys know what to do. And let us know what your favorite go-to beer is.
I'm more afraid of that one than I am of that.
Oh, I'm sure you are. Do you have like a backup chaser?
I do.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
I came prepared, sir. I know better.
Yeah. I don't know why I have a backup chaser, but I do. Just because it was in my fridge and it looked good.
Touche.
I like those strawberry cream Dr. Peppers.
I bought one for the wife. She was not too happy with it.
Yeah, because it tastes like strawberry milk.
Does it?
To me, it does. It tastes like carbonated strawberry milk, and for some reason it tastes good to me. I don't know why. I like it.
I'm glad. At least something, there are those few weirdos in the world.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Honestly, it doesn't taste no different than the regular Jack.
It's a little bit smoother than the regular Jack.
Okay, maybe.
It's not much smoother, but it is. All it is it's a nicer bottle, prettier name, probably a little bit stronger than regular Jack.
I don't even know. No, 40%. Regular Jack's 40%. So it's basically the same fucking thing.
It might have been the way they made it.
True. But when I hear Gentleman Jack, I think of like a strip club. Like the Gentleman's Club.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I knew what you meant. That's probably what they were going for.
Now, here's another dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
First time. Oh, God.
Some ASMR going on.
Huh?
ASMR. The little...
Yeah, I'm not really... It's not horrible. From all the beers I've tried to find to drink, it's not actually that bad.
Yeah, it's better than light beer.
This will probably be the only one I drink.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not horrible.
Yeah. I've had people say it's nasty, but I was like, It's better than fucking Bud Light or something like that. That shit's disgusting.
Don't like Bud Light.
That's
Don't.
nasty.
I can't find a beer.
Yeah, light beers are disgusting, bro. The only light beer I can ever tolerate is that Michelob Ultra, but that's like drinking water. Yeah, beer burps are a thing.
Yeah, that should be interesting.
Okay, so I guess this is the first Gentleman Jack for me. I guess I would rate this like a 3. It's very middle of the road to me.
I'm with you on that one. It's a 3 for me.
Yeah, it's not terrible, but it's not like, oh my god, this is so good.
It's not orgasmic.
I think the problem is for me is I've heard like 8 people tell me that how good this shit is, and they kind of built it up in my head like, all right, this is probably gonna be at least double the smoothness or betterness than fucking regular Jack.
So like,
I wouldn't be in a blind taste test. I probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
You couldn't.
Yeah.
To me, this is a little bit smoother than regular Jack. I don't know why or how, but when I drink regular Jack straight, it hits a little bit harder.
Mm-hmm.
This is still not bad. It is a 3 for me. It's something if you're like, hey, you want a shot? Sure.
Yeah.
I'll take a couple shots with you. But it's definitely one of those things where it's not horrible. They probably brewed it and made it differently, different barrels. So if I'm not mistaken, that's how whiskeys and stuff are made.
Barrel, yeah.
So it's probably in a different barrel, aged for a different time frame.
Honestly, I wouldn't doubt if it's the exact same fucking barrel, just a little bit longer.
Yeah, I could see it being longer.
Like a year longer or like 6 months longer or some shit like that.
Like a day.
Like a day. It'd be the bottom of the barrel, the second barrel. Oh, we forgot to get that part. We'll just put it in the Gentleman Jack. Yeah, double mellowed.
Where are the other ones out of?
Shit, I don't even know how to get those bottles out.
That's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work, especially since I've created like a little trap for me every time we do the show. But no, guys, yeah, this one's it's not the best thing I've ever had. Fucking Lead Slingers was way fucking better than this shit. Some of the Devil's River was way better than this. I'm not impressed. For a big of a name as Jack Daniels is, for one of the most popular bottles, I would think it would be a little fucking better.
And with how much people hyped it up on you.
Yeah. It's just, yeah.
I try to, like, movies, drinks, I try to avoid from the hype train on the pure fact of I want to experience it myself. If it's something I'm going to enjoy it, I'm going to know it right then and there.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, because there's a guy I work with, a really cool guy. You know, me and him talk about movies and stuff. You know, when I get a chance to stop moving, and he's like, "Yeah, you need to go see it." I'm like, "All right, it's good. You know, there's mixed reviews on it, but it's good. That's all I'm going to tell you." I'm like, "Cool, well." Because I know he's a comic book guy, so he's actually seen the comics and all that. So you know, movie adaptations.
Yeah.
Speaking of movies, did you hear
about what?
I believe, and from one of the actors in John Wick passing away. Lance Reddick.
Yeah, I saw that shit was sad. I was like, man, I like the dude.
Gamer at heart. So all the voice acting he's done and stuff.
Yeah, people have been putting up like little shrines and shit in the games for him. I was like, that's pretty dope.
Apparently in Destiny 2, his character is actually logged in right now.
Really?
There's a shrine built around his character.
Wow. Oh yeah, because I remember seeing like a little video about that. Like the day before he died, he was logged in and playing. Oh yeah, you did say it to us. Like the day before he died, he was logged in and playing and shit. I was like, that's fucking cool.
That's definitely, you know, if I want to go, you know, the day before enjoying something I did.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It is going to be weird not seeing him in John Wick anymore, though.
Yeah. Well, I think this is going to be the last one, though.
I don't. We're on how many Fast and the Furious movies? And I thought it was going to end on 5.
That shit should have fucking ended a long time ago. Should have ended like after 3. I don't really care for the Fast and Furious movies.
Alright, maybe that one.
If they would have kept it to like the original, like
the original crew.
Yeah, and more like actual street racing and shit like that, then yeah, I think it would have been a whole lot better
It went
series.
from street racing to action hero movie.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way this dude is that skilled or that fucking lucky.
True.
There's no goddamn way. Bitch, you try to take on a submarine with a car?
Hey, he won that, sir. It's called
Family.
heat-seeking missiles beat submarine.
Still fucking stupid to me.
That family thing has become a meme.
I fucking love it. I think it's hilarious. It's fucking stupid. Yeah, Fast and Furious movies suck. I haven't really seen any of them. I think the last one related to it I saw was that Hobbs and Shaw, and that was...
That one was weird.
It's an action movie, but it felt like a comedy.
It was both.
I was like, that shit was just funny. And I'm okay with that. That I'm okay with.
It was a good movie all in all. I definitely did enjoy it. I thought it was kind of weird that it was virus based though.
Yeah, well, dude, that's a whole conspiracy theory of how Hollywood and all that shit is trying to get you used to what's about to happen.
You know what? It sadly worked.
It always works.
It's like they know things.
No, it always works, bro. Like there was a whole fucking documentary I saw, and they did a case study on these people, and it was like 40 people, so 20 and 20. So the control was they just told them like good news about their day every single day, and that was it, and just let them go about their day. The other 20, they said, we're gonna slap you. They didn't actually do it that day, but they said, hey, I'm gonna slap you, and they did this for like 6 months. Anything bad would happen to the group of people that they would tell good shit to, they would panic and like freak out and like, oh my god, it's the end of the world. Like, what am I gonna do? The people they said that they're gonna slap did not mind one day at all. Until one day they did get slapped. Like when they went in for the thing, whack, smacked them. Bro, they took it like nothing. They're like, oh, okay, well, I'm glad that's over.
We're moving on then.
Because you've already been told so many times it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen, and
then once it happens, you're like, oh, okay.
Well, that's just waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Mm-hmm.
Like you come across something good, and then you're like, where's the other shoe?
Yeah. This was like a whole fucking thing. I'm like, yeah, I can really see Hollywood doing that on a large scale. They're really emphasizing shit that can happen in the future.
They've been pretty good about it so far.
Oh yeah, very fucking good about it.
Makes you wonder what's really next.
Fucking Bohemian Grove, bro.
Well, just like the there was a movie. I can't think of it right now. Well, it was like the Simpsons stuff.
Oh yeah, how they
predicting stuff and
every
everything's been
thing.
accurate.
Yeah. Well, like there's some movie that came out in like 2017, 18, something like that. That at the end of the fucking movie is about viruses and diseases and shit. They fucking name off COVID-19 like straight like coronavirus 19. This is what's gonna happen with the world, and it was to the fucking T. And like even like Wuhan labs and shit, all that was in this fucking scene in the movie.
Damn.
Yeah, I was like, that's some bullshit.
That's neat though.
It makes me want to fucking overthrow the government in Hollywood. Fucking assholes.
Coming up with shit to fuck us over.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. Population control. Fuck Bill Gates. Piece of shit. Did you hear about the... I think it's Tyson, but it's a chicken plant. They, fucking... They get the eggs, and then they also, like, butcher the chickens for, like, fucking frozen foods and shit. I don't know if it's Tyson, but I think it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. It went up in flames, and this one, like the biggest ones in the U.S., and 20 million chickens died, adding to the problem with eggs and shit going on. And then a lot of dairy farmers reporting that they're getting told by the government and the FDA to dump extra milk because there's an overflow. But yet milks keep getting more expensive because there's not enough of it. And yet the number one dude who owns most of the farmland now, usable farmland, is Bill Gates.
Really?
Yep. And he just fucking like, he's one of the head like sponsors and shit of this like vegan plant-based meat shit.
You know vegans kill more animals than anybody.
Mm-hmm. To grow your fucking tofu. Yeah. But that's it. It's really interesting the fact that everything we need to sustain us as a country, like food wise, is going up in flames in some way or another.
Because they're trying to get us all over to this plant based.
Yeah, and then the one guy who talks about population control the most is owning most of the land and the property and the facilities to produce the alternative. So, okay, so you want us to not eat the real shit so you can force us to eat your fake ass shit, and then you control the supply of it.
Which is also worse.
Yeah.
Have you had any of that fake shit?
Mm-hmm.
That
It's
fake
fucking
meat?
disgusting.
Ugh.
It's fucking disgusting.
It is.
You vegans are stronger people than I am. Not physically, just tolerance-wise, but that shit nasty. I don't see how y'all can eat that shit.
See, let's see. I had a friend take me to Burger King.
Yeah.
About a year or two ago to try the Impossible Burger when it came out. I straight up looked this man in the face and go, "You fucking lied to me."
Yeah, no, that shit is fucking disgusting, bro.
I don't know how I can eat that shit. Here, let me put some barbecue sauce on this plant.
Yeah, see, like, I can get being a vegetarian. That I can get. All right, cool. But the vegan thing is totally fucking different.
The vegan thing's worse for you. It's just worse. Like vegetarians, the only thing they need are iron supplements.
Yeah. Yeah, and then they just have to be a little creative how they get their protein, but most of them like eat beans and shit. That's how they get the protein. I'm like, all right, cool. That I can understand that. Being a vegetarian, cool. You know, happy for you. You know, that's your choice of life. You know, some people can't tolerate the fact that you have to kill this cow or this pig or dog if you're Chinese. Sorry, joke, guys.
I'm not gonna say anything.
But so some people can't get over the fact that they have to kill an animal to eat this meat. And I'm like, okay, so that's your mental barrier, all right? You know,
But if you look at it, you know, like hunters, it's what, one round, one arrow, one whatever you're hunting that you can eat. That'll feed a family, if not more.
Yeah, for a good while.
Like the Indians, you know, buffalo would feed the tribe.
Yeah.
For months.
Yeah.
You know, one animal feeds 30 people, maybe more.
Mm-hmm. And for a good amount of time. Mm-hmm. Plants can only grow so fast.
Which is why we hunted animals. Why we still do. Bless you. Coronavirus.
Okay, it went away. But yeah, no, I get what you mean, dude. Like, that's why I don't get when people get like especially mad about hunters and shit. I'm like, unless you're poaching, hunting is really actually good for a lot of the wildlife, because a lot of times, if it's like an exotic species or some shit like that, they're actually auctioned off, and they use the money for conservation for the other animals. And a lot of times it's like an elderly male who's not reproducing no more, who's just being a fucking dick to the rest of them.
Yeah. Well, like that zoo having to put down one of their giraffes because it was going after other calves.
Yeah. Yeah. That I did not hear about, but I know like bison and shit, they do that.
Yeah.
If they get too old and shit like that, they'll stop producing, but they get very aggressive towards other males.
Mm-hmm. And start killing them.
Yeah. I was like, so they'll auction off like, hey, this bison says, hey, y'all want to come hunt a bison and shit, and that's a fucking dream. I wish I can go hunt a bison. That'd be fucking dope as shit. To go have an opportunity to take out this animal.
You realize how you'd have to do that, right? You'd have to get on, just to make it worth it. You'd have to be on horseback.
You don't have to.
Just make it worth
but
it.
It would be fucking badass if I could shoot some from a horse. That'd be cool. But anyway, they do that kind of shit, but they use the money for conservation.
Oh yeah. Well, just like in Florida, they've got the invasive anaconda and shit. Apparently, some dude caught one and got like caught and killed an anaconda that was massive and got paid for it.
Yeah. That's why, like here in Texas and states here, like in the fucking plains and shit, center U.S., we have a problem with hogs. So, like, there's not a tag limit on them. There's not, like, you don't have to have a permit or a hunter's license for them. Like, especially, like, if you're on somebody else's lease if they give you permission to be on that lease, then you can hunt hog all fucking day, all you want.
And some of that hog meat is actually usable.
Some of it,
It's not very good, but
it tastes like shit.
like I guess that would all depend on how you prep it and stuff like
A
that.
fuck ton of hot sauce.
Hot sauce and some chili powder.
I mean, like a fuck ton of hot sauce, bro. That shit tastes nasty. It is a very proven example of you are what you eat, and hogs eat everything.
Well, just kind of like how they say bear meat is really hard to get that gaminess taste out of. You know, but the only thing that the only issues I ever have when it comes to hunting is hunting certain predators.
Why?
Well, because we can't hunt year round, depending on the species. Predators
Hunt year round.
hunt year round, and if we reduce our predator population, the prey population booms, and then we have another issue.
True. I don't know. Is it to find balance then?
Yeah, that's why they have you can only do so many predators to prey.
Yeah.
I think it's like one predator animal to 3 prey animal. I think is the limit.
That I don't know.
I'm not sure. I'm probably wrong on that.
Yeah, we're probably wrong. We need to ask Drew.
Drew would know.
Drew would know. We need to call him. Drew.
I tell you, he got a turkey collar at work.
I know. Yeah, I remember that shit. The Jake.
Oh man. But yeah, just stuff like that. It's definitely interesting to see how it all works.
Yeah, I know. But like, it just, I don't know. The whole thing with all these farmlands, shit, to go back to it, all these farmlands are getting ruined and shit by fires or chemical spills and all this other bullshit. And then the farmland that this motherfucker owns is pristine and not touched at all.
But won't do anything with it.
Nope.
Not yet.
He wants to build fucking tofu plants and shit.
Ugh.
It's disgusting.
That's why a lot of people are, if they can't get their beef, they're going fish or straight vegetarian and supplementing their nutritional needs.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Like, unless you have like an actual like allergy to it, because like my wife, she can't eat ground beef, but I think it's the way they process that shit that makes her have an allergic reaction to it.
Well, yeah, there's a preservative. Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's like shit like that.
It's the preservative that she's allergic to. It's probably not the actual meat itself.
But like if we do like ground beef she can't eat, but if it's like ground sirloin or like actual like a one type of meat like from the cow and shit, she can eat it. But if it's the ground beef, it's like the mixture of shit, she can't eat it, which is weird. But I think it's like the preservative or some shit they do to keep it all together.
Well, apparently, I had heard this from somebody. I don't remember where I heard it from, but apparently the amount of chemicals that are in our food,
It's a lot,
causes a lot of our issues. So when you've got like you who started a garden, when your garden's up and going,
yeah,
that's one less item that you have to go to the grocery store that's got some type of preservative in it, some kind of chemical. The only thing you'll have to do is maintain your garden, make sure, and then winter prep it.
Yeah, that's fun. Speaking of the garden, I need to make another video for that shit because they're all sprouting up now. Faster than I thought. And I'm like, yeah.
Well, yeah, it depends on what you plant. Whatever you plant sprouts quicker.
Yeah. Oh, so we got a bunch of onions, some potatoes. Still waiting on some peppers to sprout.
Those are gonna take a minute.
Yeah,
peppers are hard.
Yeah, they'll take a minute. And then we have some mint going, which we're still waiting a little bit for that. Those take a minute too.
Mint does better in pots.
Yeah, no, those are in pots. What's it called? We had bought one of those fucking like those stems already for like the blackberry bush shit. Fucking dog got into it and pissed me off. She got through the gate. I don't know how, but she did. And she chewed it up. So it's like, it was like that big. And she chewed it like from that side up. So
it's probably dead.
It's probably dead. I'm trying to revive it. I put it back in the soil and everything, and I've been drowning it because even the instructions say to drown this bitch for like 3 weeks. So every day I put like a gallon of water on this motherfucker.
No rag.
No rag. This bitch is just straight fucking getting it. Well, like I have one of those actual like.
I know what you're talking about.
But-
You missed my thing.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm not fucking waterboarding this motherfucker, but close enough.
Don't need a rag for this waterboarding.
But you know so hopefully that thing survives. But everything else is doing really good. I actually have some. I didn't have enough pots for the onions and shit, and they're already sprouting in like the little small little disposable fucking things that I have. So I need to get some pots for those. Hopefully I can get them on my next day off. And that's why I've been also trying to get like plastic fucking gallon jug milks and shit, so I can make those into pots.
That's what you were wanting all of that for.
Yeah, you're not the only person I texted about that for. I texted like a fuck ton of people.
Yeah, I didn't get that text message.
I could have sworn I sent it to you.
No, I didn't get it.
Then how do you know?
Junior.
Oh, yeah.
He goes, do you know what Nate needs 100 things of water jugs for? No.
Oh, yeah. I guess you were the one that forgot. Because I knew I forgot a couple people.
And I'm in a group chat with you.
I have a hard time keeping track of people, okay? I have ways of contacting people that are only through Facebook and only through Instagram and then only through email and then only through text. I'm like, God, I need...
Well, in my defense, our way of talking is mixed, so...
Exactly.
When it's an emergency, you actually call me on the phone.
Well, see, there you go. It's an emergency.
But like if I need to get a hold of you, I don't call you on the phone. I call you on Facebook.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird.
We need to get our
shit straight, bro. We need to get our shit straight. But no. So yeah, no. So for the most part, guys, yeah, my garden's doing pretty good. Actually, really surprised with how well it's doing because I was really honestly expecting to get like a little bit here and there because I honestly thought I did not have a green thumb for shit. But apparently I have a relatively decent one, I guess. So far, I haven't fucked anything up.
Give it time.
I'm sure I'll fuck something up.
Well, I feel like my aunt's got a garden, so she had started, but she had issues with certain bugs getting into certain vegetables and fruits.
Yeah, I had seen about that too, and a lot of people were like, "Hey, plant this. This repels these types of bugs." But then it also attracts these types of bugs, so you gotta plant this, and it'll repel those types of bugs. I'm like,
but that also repels this.
Yeah, I'm just like, wow, so much work.
That's a lot. That's why a lot of people, when they do them in a greenhouse.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, I want to build a greenhouse, but since I'm renting this house, I ain't gonna build a greenhouse here.
It wouldn't be hard. Take it down, put it up, and take it down.
I know, but still, I ain't doing that.
It'd be fun.
I'm wait till I own some land and then I'm gonna build like a permanent greenhouse.
Sir, I want to build something.
So I gotta give you some projects to help me build. Yes. Good, you can help me build some walls with all that cardboard for drills. Yeah, I know. I still haven't got to that project yet. Still haven't got to that project. It has been like
fucking cardboard.
Yep, and it's been like for 8 months. I've had that. It's for build drills and shit for shooting.
Yeah, that ain't gonna go very far.
Well, yeah, no, it does. They're for shooting at the range to build like walls and shit for like CQB and shit.
You goober.
Yeah.
I don't know of any range that's gonna let you put that up.
Oh, I've already talked to a few. They let me do it.
Oh?
Yeah, as long as I bring my own fucking walls, they don't give a fuck.
So that's gonna require
a lot of wood.
Yeah, which I would recommend getting in touch with a wood shop and buying scraps.
Yeah, I probably will have to do some shit like that.
And then you're gonna have to get the material to cut it and all that fun shit.
Yeah. Well, I got a handsaw on teenagers.
Building?
It worked just as fine.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I miss building.
So, yeah, I got plenty of projects I need to work on that I haven't got around to. And that's because I had like a whole week off and didn't really do as much as I was planning on.
The fuck?
Rearranging this fucking studio took more effort than I thought it would. And
obviously, have you seen your liquor collection?
Yeah. I think I need to do like an actual episode deep dive of the liquor collection and like just kind of just go through them all. Because there's a lot on there that have not made it to YouTube because we started the YouTube.
Oh yeah, later. And then redo them.
Yeah, well maybe not just redo them, just kind of do like a quick like little 10-second like, hey, this is the bottle we had
for this episode.
You know, if you want to see us drink this shit in our review, go to episode on March whatever of last year.
The YouTube is looking very good. By the way.
I'm hoping so, guys. Let me know. I got a negative comment though last episode.
Oh?
Yep. Our first actual negative comment. It wasn't too bad though. It wasn't too bad.
Kind of curious on what they said.
It was something like, man, anybody can have a YouTube channel. Look at these two dumb fucking plants. I'm like, it was me and Chris. And I was like,
I haven't watched that one yet.
And it was like 2 minutes of my life I'll never get back. I was like, well, I'm sorry you feel that way, but I'm sure 2 minutes wasn't worth a lot. If you comment on these episodes, guys, I will comment back.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
You're not just supposed to sit there and take it and...
I will comment back. If you're a smartass and a dick, I will be a smartass and a dick back. In a funny way, to me at least, it'll be funny.
It's funny to me.
It's funny to me. It may not be funny to you, but that's my channel. I'll do whatever I want.
You know, and you're growing relatively quick, so
yeah, hopefully. The Spotify's actually done way fucking better than YouTube, which is weird because everybody kept telling me to do the YouTube. I would get more on the YouTube than I would on Spotify, but now Spotify's taking off so much more.
So the difference between the two, you can only download videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
And most of the time, if you're trying to listen to a video on YouTube,
It's easier just to go on Spotify.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's a lot more. I want to say Spotify is a little bit more friendly when it comes to listening to stuff than YouTube.
True.
Because YouTube, you get, oh hey, here's an ad. Oh hey, here's an ad.
That, and they have a lot of regulations and shit. Spotify, I love them. They don't. The only thing they say is don't encourage violence towards other people and don't encourage like prostitution and shit, some shit like that. That's it.
So don't beat somebody in multiple ways.
Yeah, that. And YouTube, YouTube has its perks and shit, but they also have a lot of cons to it too.
Oh yeah, because one, like, people can actually see you.
Yeah.
They know what you look like, and it's
It is what it is.
and it's also a safety thing. So like a lot of YouTubers and stuff, actually they don't show their face.
Yeah, I have seen a lot of people do that shit. That they want to have a life outside of YouTube, especially if they make it and shit. And I've seen people who are like have like hundreds of thousands of subscribers and shit, and then they cover their face the whole time because they don't want people knowing who they are. I'm like, I don't care.
Especially if you make it and then you got people showing up like, dude, I saw your episode.
Yeah,
it's a cool moment.
Dude, what I really enjoy is whenever somebody else is like mentions the show to somebody else. Like when I first started my new position at this job, of course we talked and they found out I had the show and I'm like, all right, cool, we talked about it. And then I switched shifts to like a different, part of the week. And like half of them already knew about it because they had heard it from the other guys. They're like, yeah, man, so you're Nate, you have the show, right? And I was like, how do you know? Stalker. They're like, oh, no, so-and-so told me. I'm like, that's a cool guy. I like him.
It's neat. Cause
it is.
Like, you're like, good. Something I'm doing, people actually are enjoying and telling others about.
Yeah. So homeboy, I'm sorry I ruined 2 minutes of your life, but people enjoy my shit.
It happens.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for the day we got a negative comment. I was kind of excited about it.
You're so weird.
I was excited about it. I was on my laptop and I was looking. I was like, it happened.
Yes.
It finally happened. I wish I had a better response for it, but I had shit to do. So I wasn't going to waste my time actually thinking of a really, really clever response. So I was like, I'll give you about 10 seconds of an idea for a response. And okay, I'm done.
At least it wasn't. That's the longest 2 minutes I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Or that's the longest 2 minutes she's ever gotten.
Probably. Oh, but yeah, I know. So yeah, it's interesting, guys. But like I said, if these, I was about to say y'all fuckers. If you guys ever comment on the show on anything, Spotify or YouTube or even Rumble, because we do post some shit on Rumble too. Most of Rumble is going to be gun related though, because they're a lot less strict about it. Anyways, anything you guys comment on, I will respond back to, because I'm on my laptop a lot and have nothing to do sometimes.
And it's nice to engage with the fan base.
I try to engage as much as I can.
You're gonna run into some real trouble once you hit those those triple digits.
Probably. That's fine. I'm okay with it.
You got this.
I'll be alright. I might have to employ somebody to be my smart ass commentator.
Don't you already have someone for that?
She gets mad at me more than anybody.
Oh, the perks of marriage.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's not where I was going, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I do have somebody else for that.
You know,
but everybody thinks he's a bitch, so.
Really? That's right.
We had a whole poll about that shit.
Really?
Yeah. Well, this is like last summer. I'm sure it's changed since our audience has grown a little bit, but it might have gone from like mega bitch to baby back bitch. I love you, Fabian.
We know you're listening.
Oh, yeah. This motherfucker, while he's gone, he better be fucking listening to the shit.
I'm not surprised he didn't call.
I don't know. He's probably... Well, I think his girl's off of school today, so they're probably out doing something.
How dare he?
Yeah, how dare he have a life?
How dare he have a life outside the podcast?
I know, right?
Isn't that what he tells me?
Oh, yeah, that's what he tells you all the time, too. Which is funny, because I can't wait for him to, like... Because I didn't tell him you were coming on the show. So, like, I can't wait for him to be like, this motherfucker only comes on the show and I'm not there. Does he not like me no more? I'm like, no, he don't like you no more at all. He doesn't even like playing those games with you no more.
I deleted it.
Did you really?
No. But I've been slacking on it. I just haven't... I've kind of got burnt out on it a little bit.
I don't blame you.
But like don't get me wrong, it's fun. It's really neat. Yeah, people call them virtual waifus, which it's kind of not wrong, but stuff
To
like
each their own.
yeah, well, and stuff like that gets dull.
That's why I never get started into it, because I already get dull right before I even start.
Well, I don't put money into it.
True.
So like the only time I put money into something is an actual game.
The only game I've ever put money into like that was like Clash of Clans. Yeah. I did that like once. I put like $10 into it.
I put some money into Pokemon Go when
Never played it.
A lot of fun. I'm
Never
not super thrilled with how they're going about it now.
Never played it. I didn't want to find a dead body. I'm okay with... Never mind, I can't say that on YouTube.
Well, also depends on where you're at. A lot of people do it Tech.
True.
Because Tech's got all those.
Well, like
hot
I
spots.
knew a lot. The new thing is what my son was telling me about, the geocache shit.
That's been around forever.
Has it really?
Yes, I did that in school.
Oh, I didn't fucking know about that shit. He was telling me about that. Like the real locations you gotta find, like, and sometimes you gotta solve these puzzles and shit.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
it's geocaching through a GIS, Geographic Information System, which is actually a lot of fun.
yeah, he was telling me about that shit, and he was showing me like the map of there, all the shit. I'm like, so you telling me that somebody's randomly putting shit in hidden spots all over the world, and expecting you to go find it?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. I'm like,
There's some, I was saying, and there's some badass hiding spots that people have done.
I've heard, like, he was telling me that, like, some people, like, if they find the hiding spot, they get, like, prizes and shit out of it.
Yeah, so how it's supposed to go is, so you'll go to the location, you'll look for the box. It's usually a box, and there's something in it. You take something out and you put something in.
That could be gone so wrong.
Well, yeah, but the people that do it are
Nerds.
no, not. I wouldn't say so much because a lot of people do it. It's a lot of fun. It's very hard. It's not hard to do, but it's definitely time consuming. So the last, it's a great deterrent for people that are wanting to be an ass.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess so.
Unless you're just one of those super asses.
Super ass. Let us know if you are a super ass.
That feels the need to go and and be like that towards other people.
Speaking of games, we were talking about this a little bit before we started recording, but do you want to let the good people know about your I was trying to think of the other name, but I'm just going to say Warhammer.
The Warhammer and the Star Wars stuff?
Yeah.
So I'm still doing my Warhammer, my 40K. Super, super stoked.
So, okay, wait. So, is 40K and Warhammer the same thing?
Yes.
Okay.
So Warhammer's a broad is like the brand name because it's got 2 different games. So there's 40K, the Horus Heresy, and then Age of Sigmar, which is fantasy, sword and magic and shit like that. But so the Horus Heresy is pretty much like a civil war between superhumans.
Okay.
So it's the Horus Heresy. It's 18 total. They're called Primarchs. They're the pinnacle of mankind. They're perfectly engineered. They could bench 12 cars. Like they're just OP.
Like the superhuman.
They're superhumans. Like this is probably not sound funny. So you know how Batman beat Superman? They would beat Batman, Superman, and anybody else easily because they're just OP.
Yeah.
But the Civil War starts. So 8 are called loyalists, 8 are traitors. The traitors become demons later on.
So there's a whole lore.
There's a massive lore. Like, oh my god. The lore alone for one of them takes you a year to get through.
God damn.
For the Horus Heresy, it's 48 books.
Are we talking about like books or books?
Books.
Fuck.
But they're good books.
Eh.
And so the Horus Heresy, it's definitely more Civil War based. You got some bolters with some chain swords on, chain blades on them, some flamers, some plasma guns that blow big ass holes into people. And then for 40K, it's the exact same thing, but you've got aliens. They're called Eldar that are kind of like elves. You've got orcs that are like they needed an explanation. One of the new races they just released are dwarves, they're really neat and really freaking broken. But for the faction I play, which is the Imperium, they're called Space Marines, which is the superhumans. They just released my Primarch.
Okay. And what's the Primarch?
His name is Lion L. Johnson. He is super stoked.
Is he supposed to be like the Master Chief of the thing type thing?
No, he puts Master Chief to shame.
Oh, really?
He is. He's the. Words.
Too many words to think about.
Yeah. He is the father of his legion. So each Primarch is considered a father of their legion.
Mm-hmm.
And his legion, they're called the Dark Angels. And they're the chapter that I play. If I can find his picture real quick.
That's okay. I mean, he sent it to me later. And I'll post it up for these guys.
And then I'll show y'all. I'll send it to him so he can post it on the link. But he is...
Dude, I immediately got that dude from Avatar. That military dude, like the commander.
A lot of people are actually referring to him as a Game of Thrones character. Tywin Lannister.
Never seen Game of Thrones either, so.
Really good. I don't know if y'all can see it or not.
That's fine. You just send me the picture and I'll post it up, pop it up for them guys.
Gotcha.
I can edit, guys. I can edit. Use a little bit.
But it's really cool all in all. They just released him. Super excited. But it's really neat. So like some of the people that do this like professionally, go to tournaments, make some money, but there are people called Golden Demon winners that paint them, paint all these figures and get. So like there's a guy at the store that I go and play at.
Yeah.
He's gonna buy him. He's gonna be a $70 model, and he's gonna drop $350 for someone to build and paint him.
Why?
Just because of the quality of the person doing it. That's how much they charge. So a lot of people can do this paint for a living and not have to work.
I do always say there's more ways to make money than clocking in.
Mm-hmm.
Legally.
And it's something that people enjoy.
Yeah.
You know, $350, one model is going to take the dude maybe 12 hours to paint. If even.
Damn. Probably like making like $30-$40 an hour kind of thing.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure he's got three or probably from the store I go to alone, at least three people are going to buy the model and send it to him.
Mm-hmm.
So what? 350 times what? 3?
I'm bad at math sometimes.
Almost,
1150.
yeah, off of 3 models. That's a
Wow.
month work, almost 2 weeks worth of work.
Yeah. About 12. Say if it's about 12 hours a piece. Not even. It's a week. It's 36 hours.
Yeah. So that's not bad for
Yeah,
36
not
hours.
at all.
Yeah. Whew. And then I started a game called Star Wars Legion, which is Star Wars. So you've got the Separatists, the Republic, the Empire, the Rebellion, and the Shadow Collective, which is the criminal organization.
Yeah.
Went to a tournament recently for that. Got fifth or sixth in it.
Out of how many people?
8.
Well, that's not bad. Middle of the road.
It was supposed to say it was one of the highest turnouts. The last one the first tournament I went to before I kind of knew what I was doing, I actually last. But I don't do anything half-assed. if I'm gonna lose, if you're gonna win, if we're gonna make you work for it.
Yeah.
But it's fun. The Star Wars Legion is definitely a lot cheaper to get into than the Warhammer.
Oh, I bet. So where's this place to go to do all this?
Stormchrome Games. It's over there.
Oh, okay. Right.
Between Q and 50th, and it's on Q anywhere between 50th University and Q on 50th Street. It's its own little shopping district. He actually just recently expanded into Midland.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's doing really well.
That's good. That's real good.
Oh, yeah.
Happy about that. I always like promoting the small business guys.
Oh yeah, and the owner, his name, yeah, he's a really cool guy. He's definitely cool with everyone that comes in. He's real friendly.
Mm-hmm.
He does our Comic-Con actually. He organizes our Comic-Cons here in town. I think he helped with the Anime Con, our Lubbock Con, and then Hub City.
Oh, nice. So he real into it. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, even his kids are real cool. They're real into it. I think his wife's real into it. I don't know. I don't really see her very often.
She's probably like, I don't care what you do, just make some money.
Well, they work together.
Yeah,
but I think it's really neat, especially because he's been doing this for years.
Yeah.
Like when it was a different name, like he bought the model aspect from his partner who was doing the paintball.
Oh, okay.
So he bought the modeling part of it. That's all he wanted from it, and now he's about to be on 2 stores.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Taking what you can and making it into something else.
Oh yeah, it's really neat, and especially with him organizing all these events and Comic-Cons, he's meeting a lot of really cool people.
Yeah.
And a lot of really neat celebrities.
Oh, I bet. Like, was it? I think it was the Leprechaun. They always have celebrities and shit out there.
Voice actors. The biggest, I think, one of our biggest one was Jason David Frank.
Yeah.
Which I was so mad at. I almost got to meet him. I'm still giving you crap for that, Drew. So close.
So close.
So I left work.
Oh, we know. We know.
Ass.
We know. What's it called? So if somebody wants to try to get into the stuff, what would they have to do?
I would recommend going to your local gaming store and doing a demo. Demos take maybe 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. Depending on the game you're wanting to demo, definitely go in a couple times, watch the people play, get ready. Mm-hmm. Be like, hey, I would like to do a demo. If most of the time the store owners will have a demo set.
Yeah.
Like for the Star Wars Legion, there's 2 demo sets right now. There's the Republic versus the Separatists and the Empire versus the Rebellion.
Yeah.
For the Warhammer one, it's usually Space Marines. I think his demo set right now is Space Marines and Necrons, which is Necrons are kind of like zombies, I guess.
Okay. Like the Flood type of thing from like Halo.
But metal.
But metal.
They're robots.
Oh, okay.
the base core line troops, no memory, they don't remember their past lives. You've got the ones higher up that kind of remember, can issue the order and stuff like that, and then you've got their high lords, their high monarchs.
Oh, okay.
And then there's a guy. His name is called the Silent King, and he rules over the entire dynasties, all of them. But he never speaks. Hint the name.
Just a bunch of
no. Yeah. No. He's and the one thing I really enjoy about these games is the lore aspect alone. It's interesting. Like you dig in hours and hours into gun parts and stuff like that. I dig into my lore and I learn so much. Nothing that's useful, but it's entertaining and it's something that you're like,
yeah,
it's just interesting.
Yeah, everybody has the things that they're into, and that's good to have. That's really good to have.
Oh yeah, and it's and it's especially like if you actually get into it, the building aspect, the painting. For me, it's because it's a whole lot cheaper than going to the gun range. Because I can go buy a bottle of paint that's like $3 that'll paint 12 boxes.
Yeah, well, go visit my boy Jerry at All Guns Blazing. It's a lot cheaper. It's not a shameless plug for me because I love that dude.
No, it's not even that. It's like not too worried about going buying the ammo. It's the actual range trip itself.
Yeah, I know.
The gas. And...
yeah, I know. I'm just giving you a hard time. But yeah, no.
I do need to go over there.
I got to give Jerry a shameless plug because I filled up all my ammo cans in like a matter of a week, and it was a lot of ammo to buy. And
that's a lot of cans.
Yeah, 8-9 cans.
I thought you were more than that. 22, 12, 20. You have a 20 gauge?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't have a 20 gauge anymore. It was for my wife, but then she didn't like 20 gauge, so we got rid of it, and I forgot I had 20 gauge ammo. So I just need to find another 20 gauge shotgun. It's fine. It's an excuse for me to buy another gun.
True.
So
and one that you like.
Yep.
Goober.
But no, yeah. That's pretty cool, man. That's really interesting. Yeah, I do think everybody needs to have something that they're into, no matter what it is, I like to give you shit about it because I call you a nerd, but, I'm happy you have something like that.
Yeah. It's definitely an addiction of some sort.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's got to have a healthy addiction. They got to have a healthy addiction. It could be the gym, cooking,
Cooking's a little mix for me on that one because I really like to cook, but I'm not very good at it.
As long as you enjoy it. And then building the community, being around people who enjoy the same things you do just makes it a whole lot better, I think. Oh yeah.
Well, that Star Wars community, it's so like I joined when I joined into it. Uh-huh. It's still building. Like there's only eight active people right now, uh-huh. But we're there were people that bought the game when it first came out. Yeah. That are like, oh, our community is building up again. It's going again. So we're having old people coming back in and playing it. It's just a lot of fun. It's cool. Very time consuming, but it's so much fun.
So what would you think if we were to, like, next time we have a tournament, we try to go out there and like make a vlog of you in the tournament? Like I'll record, I'll be the host and shit like that, but you just gotta do your thing and I'll be recording you the whole time.
That's gonna be a no from me.
A no? That's camera shy? You're on camera right now?
I'm very camera shy outside of here.
You're on camera right now? You got like 2 cameras in here?
I'm very much aware, but only one of them is on me.
And it's solely on you.
I know.
You're getting all of you.
Oh, yes. No, so when I'm here, I'm different than when I'm there. And something like that, I could tell you yes, but you would need to go up.
Yeah,
I want to record everyone playing and stuff.
Yeah, I know. But I just want to give you a hard time.
Oh, I know. It'd be neat to see y'all up there just to have that extra, that moral support.
Roll that 2. Oh, you rolled a 3. You dead.
That is my luck.
Yep.
And the games themselves, like the rules are, really straightforward. All the stats are there, and it helps you. So you got your stats to hit, your shooting stats, all that, and then you got to beat their toughness. So like, let's say you're a toughness 4, I'm a toughness 3, and I'm swinging a bat at you.
Yeah.
My bat's not going to do much unless I can actually
Like critical hit type shit.
Yes.
No. Like basic Dungeons and Dragons type shit.
Yeah, but on a grander scale.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
And they do actually have a D&D community.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
They have a lot of cool. They have a lot of cool stuff. They got some old school board games too.
Okay. All right. It'd be a cool place to come check out. But we're gonna take a quick little break, guys. I need to take care of something real quick, and we'll be back. All right, we're good. Sorry about that, guys. I had to go drain some sinuses. I was gonna say drain something, but that leaves some room to the imagination. Like I had to drain it, man. Drain it so bad.
It was killing me. It was killing me, Smiles. It's killing me.
Mm-hmm. But no, yeah, that's pretty cool that you're into that kind of shit, man. Like I said, I think it's really important that people have things that they're into outside of work and relationships.
And it's a great stress reliever.
I think it'll stress me out.
You'd actually be surprised.
I think it'll stress me out. I get fucking mad.
Yeah, I really feel like you would misplay something to get upset about it.
I would. Or like if I'm painting that shit and I fuck up, I get pissed. And that's why I'm good with guns, because it's like
It's already painted.
If I scratch it, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. It's a gun.
Oh,
It's like I'm doing another build right now and I already scratched it. I'm just like, yeah, fuck it. I don't care.
for shame.
As long as it goes fucking bang when I want it to, I don't give a shit.
Well, like, that's the nice thing. The nice thing about the painting aspect of the hobbies is your first one is by no means going to be fucking.
It looked like shit.
Yeah.
Like a 5-year-old painted it.
And then, the more and more you do it. So, like, when I started painting, my shit looked horrible. And then I started figuring it out, how to do it. Like, I'm still... I can do my base coats, and my stuff look awesome. I've actually gotten compliments on some of my stuff. But, I'm still getting better and learning. It's all just a learning process.
Yeah.
Just like how you can buy, so like this. I'm pretty sure you know all the parts, everything you would need to build something exactly like it, if not better or similar.
Yeah.
But
it's always a learning process.
And figuring it out, and then...
Yeah, everything's a learning process. It takes forever. But if you're not learning, you're dying, kind of thing. Always try to learn more.
True. But even then, it's kind of like one of those skills that, unless you're actually going to do something with it, it's kind of one of those skills
it's just a hobby.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, yeah. But it's good, if it's not, financially beneficial, then, maybe it could just at least be, like, mentally beneficial.
Oh, yeah. Well, like, so... that Star Wars Legion, they actually have a tournament right now going on for it. Not at the store here in town, but it's on it's doing it. I think the con's called Adepticon, and they're actually hosting a tournament for it. Where there's a guy. When I looked yesterday, there was a team from Germany here, and I don't know where the con's at, but
yeah,
competing for the trophy.
Damn.
So
it'd be getting that competitive.
It's that competitive. And even though the Warhammer and the Horus Heresy stuff, it's that competitive. You've got people coming out of nowhere, like Japan, Germany, Europe.
Damn. Well, you'd be surprised at all the little things you can get into that has a huge community behind it, like the RC shit that I do. I really didn't think there was going to be much of it. And then come to find out that there's a whole store for it here in town. There's a whole community behind it. And then it's getting so big here in town that they even had to get a new store, a bigger store, because they had so much fucking traffic.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. But I was like, God damn, man, this community's blown back up again. Because it was really popular in the 80s. But it kind of died out in the last couple of decades. But it's been picking up a lot.
Oh, just like the stuff for the boats. Did you? I didn't know this until recently. There's a World War II boats and stuff.
Yeah.
Like models and stuff that people are built and can float and are like RC boats.
Yeah.
That
I've seen those. Yeah, they're pretty cool. It's fucking badass. And people they put a lot of effort into that shit. They handcraft that shit basically.
Fuck yeah! I think. Did you see the submarine?
I did not see that one.
There's a Someone built a submarine that actually fires a torpedo.
That's fucking cool.
I was like, what?
You gotta have hobbies, man. You'd be surprised how many communities you find that enjoy the same kind of shit you do. That's why I don't get when people be like, you know, I'm so alone and so depressed and shit like that. I'm like, well, that's why you gotta have a hobby. Find a hobby. And I know it sounds simpler it sounds more complicated than just finding a hobby, but once you do have the hobby, you'll be surprised at how quickly you find communities that feel the same way as you do about certain things that you're passionate about, that you're interested in, and then it'll develop that passion into something completely different.
Oh yeah, and see, like in the nice thing. So the reason I think you would like the Star Wars more than the Warhammer, one, the Star Wars is cheaper, and two, a lot of the people that do the Star Wars are dads.
Yeah,
you know, and you know, like there's the dude who hosted this last tournament is a dad. He's got 2 kids. Mm-hmm. He just had one. There's a guy that's active in it that just had a kid like 2 weeks ago before the tournament.
Oh, so they baby dads.
Yeah, no. One of them, his daughter, I think she's 5 or 6.
Still baby dad.
Yeah.
We had a 15-year-old in the other room.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count because it's counterproductive to my argument.
But no, I get what you mean. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It would be kind of cool to be able to go out there, if not play myself, and then just go check it out. You know, if they allow me to record for the show for you guys, you know, that'd be cool too. I think it'd be pretty fun.
I'm pretty sure Aaron. His name is Aaron. Who owns the store? I'm pretty sure he would be fine with it, just because one, it's free advertisement for the store.
Yeah.
And two, it's, you know, some of your viewers are in Lubbock that have never been, and they're like, oh shoot, I didn't know this was here. I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah.
You know, that's more people through the door.
True, that is true. But yeah, it'd be cool. Yeah, next time you talk to him, ask him for me. It's like I asked like a really mental problem.
No, it's not even that. It's, when am I gonna see him again?
I don't know.
Because especially with him getting that other store up and going,
I'm sure he's busy. Yeah.
I don't even think he's in town right now.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I guess not. Like, again, as I tell a lot of people, this show, we are not run by any entity. I run this shit, and that's why whenever I'm gonna have Kay from Woody's liquor store. You know, he's gonna be on the show. I'm not forcing him to try to do it. Hey, I have a deadline. I gotta have you in this week, kind of thing. No, it's, dude, whenever you have the opportunity, let's fucking do it. You know, same thing with Jerry and Jane from All Guns Blazing. We've been trying to get a show with them for almost 6 months. Almost 6 months. But they've always had stuff going on, and I've always had stuff going on to where the times just didn't add up. But now that they have their own store now, and they're kind of getting a little more settled, then yeah, we're definitely gonna have a show. That will probably be my first show on location because I'm gonna record it there at the store.
Nice, that's smart.
Yeah. Jerry wants to do it at the store. He asked if I was okay with that. I was like, hell yeah, dude. If you're fine with me going to your store, set up a camera real quick, and we'll record in the store. It'll be fun. So, yeah, so that's something to look forward to, guys. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll be doing that. I'm excited.
I already know that Fabian's going to be mad if you go without him.
Well, he's seen the store. We've been to the store already together, but yeah, doing the show without him, yeah, he'd probably be a little.
Especially the first one on location, yeah. I think
he'd be a little booty hurt, but he'll be okay.
Maybe cry a little bit.
Maybe
some big old crocodile tears.
That's okay. He'll be he can, when he comes back, we can probably do some more shit like that. We'll see.
And yeah, I definitely will let him know. Hey, I've got a friend who's doing his own podcast. Who's wanting to come do some video work.
Because again, like, it's the whole blue collar thing, you know. I'm sure a lot of these guys have blue collar type jobs.
One of them works at a security at a bank. One's a prison guard.
Yeah, blue collar.
Oh yeah,
it's blue collar guys. It's just regular old fucking folks just paying the bills and shit, and they have something that they're interested in. Which, again, I've said so many fucking times during this episode and so many times in the past that men especially need to have hobbies outside of work and the family that they can enjoy, and if they can bring their family in, great. But if they don't, no big deal.
You know, you especially having older kids.
Yeah.
You know, you take them. They're like, hey, this looks interesting.
Actually, one of them might really be into it. Fucking Lego nerd.
What's wrong with Legos?
Nothing's wrong with Legos. Just
Have you not seen some of those Lego kits, dude?
I know, but I'm just saying.
They're so expensive.
What I'm saying is I'm tired of stepping on this shit.
Oh.
Okay? That's the problem. Oh, I was missing that piece. Yeah, no shit, motherfucker.
Found it. How did you not find it before I did?
It's in my fucking heel, man. That shit hurts. Get that shit out. But anyways, yeah, no, that'd be cool, guys. So hopefully, shit, guys, any of y'all out there, if y'all have stores or places that y'all are really interested in, let us know, and maybe we can set something up with the owners and shit and do shows out there. I would love to take this, like, on location type of shit. Like, have, like, one a month on a location at a new store and, like, local places. I think that'd be fucking cool.
Oh, yeah. And especially, so, like, at the Comic-Cons, depending on how this goes, and you want to do the Comic-Con stuff, you could literally go around and film everything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think that'd be really cool. It'd be really fun. But, you know, in time, in due, you know.
Oh, yeah. Everything takes time.
Yeah,
Anything worth having is worth putting the effort in.
Yeah, and a lot of money.
I know.
That's for me, okay? That's for me. This is personal for me.
Well, hint the reason why we're in a cave.
I'm getting used to the habit of calling it a studio now. So, I don't know.
I'm gonna stick with man cave.
Yeah, maybe.
I can say partial man cave because
There's a laundry room
Yeah.
attached to it. Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure we could fix that, put up some drywall.
You better talk to the wife first. You can get pissed.
Who said the drywall was gonna be permanent?
We do. Never mind. I can say that. All right, guys. We're gonna start wrapping up this episode. Appreciate you guys for coming out. Thank you, Jake, for coming out. It was fun. Yeah, it's already noon, so we gotta give you some time to get your shit done. I gotta get my shit done outside the show. Make sure you follow us: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Rumble, Discord. Yeah, I remember them all the time. I forget at least one.
Super proud.
Yeah.
Super proud.
Make sure you check out all that stuff, guys. Merch stores down below. This is the last week we have the promo code March 10th, because I couldn't think of nothing else clever. April, of course, we'll have another one, which we'll probably put up next episode. Yeah, next episode. That's really about it. Make sure to check out Fabian's Twitch. Links for his shit would be down below as well. All the links for all the shit would be down below. I'm probably gonna start having a link for Jerry's online store for All Guns Blazing, because I don't know, I'm really passionate about his store. Yeah, I told him if he ever starts hiring, he needs to give me a job. I did. I told him that, and you know, he actually seemed kind of interested in the idea. I'd record myself while I was there, bro. If I was working there, I'd be behind the counter with the fucking camera recording the whole time. Like, look at this dumb motherfucker buy 22 long rifle. I got a lot of it too. Which one do you get? Which one are you getting?
Just having fun with it.
Oh yeah, I'd have a whole lot of fun. I'd interview every customer that came in.
So what are you gonna put?
So what are you shooting? High point. You dumb motherfucker.
This is what you really need.
Nah, I wouldn't be that mean. I'd just be stupid.
Oh yeah, I was at the wife. She was laughing so hard she coughed.
She probably heard me. But anyways, yeah, that'd be kind of cool, guys. All shit down the road. Next week we'll be continuing on Jack Daniels, some other specialty bottles that they have. The last bottle we're gonna be doing, I'm super excited for, because it's apparently from what Kay has told me, is that they only open up one barrel per year, and it's like a 10-year-old like whiskey and shit, and they can only get like 3,000 bottles out of that barrel, so it's super like hard to get every year. And he got like, dude, I got this bottle from him before he even opened up the case. Like, he got them all in. He's like, hey, do you want this? He was telling me about it. I was like, how many do you have? And he's like, they only gave him 6. I was like, oh.
How much was it?
That bottle was like $89.
Oh.
Yeah, it's probably the most expensive bottle we've ever gotten for the show. Oh.
I might wait for Fabian to get back on that one.
No, I'll still have it. But I'm gonna review it. I'll review it before he comes back.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will. I'll review it. It'll be the last one we do for April. But then I'm sure I'll torture test Fabian and make him drink everything we drank in the last 2 months to get him caught back up. All in one episode, get him fucked up.
That's super fucked up.
That's funny.
That's hilarious. That's
funny.
What? 8 bottles? It's 2 months, right?
It'd be more like 10. Because I have 5 for April. But since we had that special one, I had to make an exception, add an extra bottle. So, yeah.
You know what you need to get for cleansers? You need to actually get an actual mouth cleanser. So, because y'all like y'all's beer, and y'all normally start drinking on the beer before y'all do that to give it a better, you know.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I have thought about doing some other stuff, adding some things to the show, but all in due good time. Again, extending the shit out longer than I need to. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you come by again every week. We posting shit up all the time. I would say follow you, but you don't have nothing.
Not yet. I'm hoping April I will be back on Twitch.
Okay, I think you should do it. Well, as soon as he's back up on, I'll have a link for that shit too. Hopefully, if you ever do it.
There will be no face.
No face? You can do the whole mask thing?
I'm not buying a camera.
Do you want me to lend you a mask?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm not buying a camera.
Why not? Just use your phone. It has a camera. It has probably a couple cameras on it.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Anyways, I'll keep you up to date on that. Maybe I can convince him to show his pretty face. Again, thank you guys for coming out. Thank you, Jake. Check out all the stuff on the links. That's it. And as Fabian would always say, hopefully I can get it right this time. Make love loudly and make war silently. Woo! First try.
Yes. So proud. So proud.
Sometimes I do fuck it up. Alright, guys. See ya.